Hi Cancer Moons, this is Becky from Northern Star Guidance and welcome to the new moon reading for Capricorn season in January. Don't worry if you're not Cancer Moon, if that's your sun sign, feel free to stay and listen to the message, see if it resonates. Alternatively, go and have a look for your moon sign. I am just predominantly working with moon energy for this reading, but I do feel like there is a bit in here for everyone in all of them. There is a main reading as well, which is for everyone. And then these are just like little side readings for each of the individual signs. I have kept the two oracle cards that have come out in the main reading, and that is Perception. The frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. And Mirror Guardian came out, which is taking time to reflect, looking at how far we've come, how we got to where we are, but now looking at how we can change things up. Almost feels like a Hanged Man energy, and it's actually the Hanged Man that I got out in the last reading for Gemini. So moon signs, moon energy, what is that all about? The moon reflects our emotions, our subconscious. It's sort of like the hidden us that is inside, and that's something that I want to work with and explore more. So if you're a Cancer moon or Cancer is in your chart, I will just have a little read of that for you. And you can see how it relates to you. So Cancer, I feel. Your feelings are your God, the soul is your temple. Individuals born under the sign of Cancer are mysterious and alluring, just like their ruler, the moon. So you're actually ruled by the moon as well. A solitary orb that floats alone in the night sky, yet is still very much in sight. Cancers have a depth of feeling not easy to see, as if in the deepest parts of the ocean, fathoms below the surface. But where there is great power, Cancers are reclusive, and they tend to hide their feelings and have alternating moods. They are emotionally vulnerable and are easily wounded. They can be downright touchy, and when feelings are bruised, Cancers can come across as crabby and harsh. They feel for others deeply and are exceptionally sympathetic, but they are highly empathic to emotions of others. But as they are, sorry, I'll try that again. Don't know what's going on with my speech today. They feel for others deeply and are exceptionally sympathetic, but as they are highly empathic, the emotions of others can exhaust them. Cancers are resilient, enduring much, and can overcome just about anything, which seems peculiar because they are so sensitive. Cancer is the sign of the mother, and those ruled by Cancer tend to be overprotective of their offspring, which means they can also like to control and take over. After all, the child is an extension of the mother, who also needs to be protected. She must remain strong and take care of her young. Cancer is the sign of imagination. They have a rich fantasy life, so they will do well in areas of creative writing, art, and also music. And with their gut reactions, Cancers can be very accurate psychics. So I've just got this card out as a focus for the reading and just giving you some background there into Cancer, into the Cancerian energy. So yeah, see where that resonates for you and how that resonates for you, especially if it's in your moon sign. I can imagine that you have quite a sensitive soul. So let's have a look at this new moon energy and how that is affecting you. Cancer. Nice. Cancer, new moon, January for Capricorn. Whoa. Strength. Hanged Man again. I'll get one more because them two come up together. Wow. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Loving this. Lovely energy. So, with new moon energy is a good time for us to set our intentions. I am going to be doing new moon and full moon readings, or I aim to. So there should be like a 2-week reading. With the full moon, we'll look at what we release, and with the new moon, we look at what we want to, what our goals are, what we want to manifest, what changes we're going through. Because it's the start of a new cycle. So, what I'm getting here with this Six of Wands is that you've already reached a certain level of accomplishment. And I'll hit on this in a minute, but given that we've got the Page of Coins coming out there as well, I feel like it's time for something new. Itching to get into a new project. That's kind of what it feels like. It's like, well, yeah, I've gone on the top of this mountain, I've put my flag there. Everyone's like praised me for it. I've got the recognition for it. What can I put myself into now? So that's what I'm feeling, bookending this. And like I said, this is very much coming up with a Hanged Man energy, and that is the energy for the new moon for everyone. That's like the key themes that has come up for this energy. And this is the energy that is going to carry us through to the next new moon. So, yeah, so like I said, feeling a Hanged Man energy there, and we've got it coming up here, because the Hanged Man is all about changing our perceptions. And this talks about breaking our boundaries. And I know that can be a little difficult for Cancerians. You may find a little resistance with that, depending on other aspects of your chart or your personality. But I feel like this is having the courage to sort of think outside the box of what you normally do. And whatever this goal is, whether this is relationship goals, whether this is work goals, whether this is just personal projects, I feel like there's a need to just push the boat out a little further than maybe you were originally planning. The Hanged Man says, you know, you've got to make some sacrifices to achieve your goals. And this could be, and feels like, the sacrifice is your boundaries, is your comfort zone. That is a theme that has been coming up in every single reading I've done for this. I mean, I know we've got this to anchor the reading. We've got the, definitely go have a look at the main reading, because that is the main energy. And how I'm seeing it play out with your energies, your current energies, is this is a great time to be brave, to take that leap of faith. Almost get like the Fool energy with these two together. It's like having the strength and the courage to just push yourself out there a little more. And the fact that we've got a page coming up, it almost feels like baby steps. This is like what? You've got the thought, you've got the idea. It's all there rolling around in your head. And now it's time to plant the seed. What small step can you take to just push that boundary a little further? So, it's interesting, an example that is coming to mind. So I actually know someone who is a Cancer star sign, and they make things, they make really cool things out of clay, they make things out of crochet. This would be taking the next step with that. This would be having an Etsy shop, advertising, this would be taking a new route with that, pushing it just a little bit further, just taking those little baby steps to expand your boundaries. In a relationship sense, this would be reaching a really pleasant stage, but thinking about how you can like take it to the next level. But there's a need to shift your perception of this. And one of the best ways of shifting your perception is to not see that pushing the boundary as a barrier. Look at what you're going towards, not what you're fighting up against. I really am going to have to find out who I am quoting when I say this, because I've said it so much lately. Really going to have to find out who says it. I can't even check now while I'm recording for you. There's a quote that if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. And it feels like that. It feels like, okay, if you're feeling scared, it means it's worthwhile. Where's that Six of Wands there? There we go. Knight of Cups. So, what inspires you? The Knight always progresses situation, and it's funny because in so many other decks, this card, the guy is on a horse and he's sort of like going through with his wand and that. This is sort of taking our emotions, taking our cup, which is full of our spirit and our emotions, and pursuing that. That is what is leading him in his horse. This is being heart-led. So where is your heart leading you? It's great to have this background. It really is. It's coming from a place of strength anyway. It's coming from a place of accomplishment already. But now there's a new dream. There's something new. Oops. Oh, look, there's that Fool energy, and Judgment is out again. Do you know what? I'm going to take them. I would say that it's too much. That is, when these come out, all the cards sort of flew up and they flew out, and that is the same thing that's happened. This is like the key. This feels like the crux. This is the moment of change. So if we have this as like a past, present, future, this new moon energy is this turning point for you of reflecting on how far you've come. Reflecting, like this said, especially with Judgment coming out there. And I was saying there's like a Fool energy here, and look who popped out. So I'm going to keep them. Yeah, tying back into this. This is all about reflecting, looking back, looking at what's worked, looking at what has got you this far. Being kind to yourself as well. There could be things that have got you there that have not been so pleasant. And this is finding the strength in that as well. So taking stock of where you've been, what you've achieved, and where you want to go next, basically. Because this almost feels like the World energy. It's like, yeah, I'm done. I've reached the top. Where to now? On to the next project. Because I feel like you've outgrown this, and it's not a bad thing. It doesn't have to mean that you come away from this. This could be promotion. Like I said, this is the energy. It's a bit like, well, we've been dating for 2 years. Let's move in together. We've been living together for 3 years. Let's get engaged. Let's get married. Let's have a baby. This is feeling like next steps. But it's pushing the boundaries of what you're used to, pushing out into something new, expansion. It's very expansive energy. It's beautiful. I really love it. Like, of all the signs, there's been almost every sign so far has had this sort of death of the old and rebirth of the new. I mean, we've got Judgment there, which indicates that, you know, that some things have been lost along the way, but I don't feel like it's a loss. I feel like it's just old skin that you've outgrown. It feels like a snake shedding skin. I've outgrown that level. I've leveled up. I am ready for the next stage in my life, on my journey. So we got the Fool and the King of Swords going on this new journey. And the King of Swords stands for honour and justice and truth. This is very much following your path, being true to yourself. There's an element of sharing this as well. The kings overrule a kingdom. The King of Swords particularly tends to share his knowledge. So this could be like moving into an area of teaching or sharing your knowledge with someone else. But it's a new venture into something. And then we've got this Page of Coins. We got Death on the bottom. We got the Fool energy there, and I was going on about everyone else having this death and rebirth. And as the underlying energy, you've got death. I just feel like your heart has moved on from this. And take that as it resonates. I don't know what came here before this celebration. Could be that you've already left. It could be this is here. Death is here. You left this in the past. You're at this level of independence. It has a very independent feel to it. That doesn't necessarily mean that you are single. Like I said, take it as it resonates with your life. Page of Pentacles. Oh, love it when that happens. Oh, the star, look, see, it's just perfect. Could you get any more? And we've got another page on the bottom. We've got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is a call for action. Now is the time. You've got this lovely earth energy, childlike energy, but very practical energy. The pages all have a childlike quality to them. So if you think of that energy, think of asking children to build a house with some bricks. Like it, you get to see their imagination come into form, and that their imagination, sorry, and that is to me what the Page of Pentacles is here. It's like dream big, especially with this star. Dream big. And maybe that is the change, the perception change. The perception change is knowing that you can dream big, that you can think outside the box. And whatever it is that is pulling you in that direction, knowing that if you give your energy to it, if you are dedicated to it, then you can achieve wonderful things, really amazing things. This is having that spark, having that imagination, having that drive, and bringing it into reality. It's what the star does as well. It's a new hope. But you've got the Page of Pentacles. Of all the pages, this is the kid that's getting it done. This is the realist. This is the kid with the bricks, making a sturdy foundation to build a castle or a dragon's keep. there's like this head in the sky, feet on the ground sort of feel to this energy, to this combination, which is fantastic. That's absolutely beautiful. Like, I love it. I'm being called to use a completely different oracle deck that I don't know if I put them away. Oh. I don't use these very often in right, 1 minute. I'm finding them because I know I need to. Oh my word. I only know where all of my cards are. Why can't I find you? Well, that is an absolute mystery. I have lost a deck of cards. I don't believe it. Oh, they're hiding. I was going to give up then. Sorry, I'm being called to use these. It feels big. I only use these for personal or for private readings. When someone is on a spiritual path themselves. Oh, you. Ascended Masters create open communication. That's on the bottom. So we've got number 1, align your universe and navigate distractions. That is quite interesting. Organize your life, it says. And the affirmation is, it is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. That's that. That is so that. Releasing the fear of the unknown, pushing those boundaries. It feels so expansive. Much like an astrological alignment, the mind, body and spirit need consistent alignment as we navigate our daily life, social calendars, employment, family and home life. Challenges to our thoughts and beliefs can shake us to our very core. Our values can be destabilized and altered if we have a limited confidence in our direction or focus in life. Without the sanctity of alignment of the spirit, how will you know where you're going in life? When there are too many distractions or issues happening all at once, we struggle to focus on the important things. What do you feel is a priority or non-priority in your current circumstances? Right now, you require an alignment in your priorities, much like the stars contained within the universe. Your energy is scattered across time. Distractions and scattered energy are causing lost and missed opportunities for your soul to thrive. Health is also a factor now. Take time to make your health and well-being a priority. Align your chakras and energy centers for stability and clarity and sense of self. You are at the center of your universe. You must align your life accordingly. However, this is not a chance to be selfish for ego or shadow-based reasons. Your soul and spirit need you to take charge of your life now, placing yourself as a priority. You can only do that when you have your energy aligned with clear focus and understanding of where you are right now. Start using a daily or weekly calendar to record your current and future activities and events. When you align yourself to your own universe, you'll begin to see positive changes and experience relating to yourself and others. Energy balancing is a required state of maintaining adequate health. Adjusting the core of your being to a higher vibration allows a ripple effect to shift and integrate new energy through your whole being. And the shadow aspects of that are attention seeking and selfishness. Says angel assistance is guardian angel Lavia, lucid dreaming and universal alignment, sacred crystal, natural citrine. And once again for you, the affirmation is, it is safe for me to release the fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. And like I said, this energy that seems to be coming through with this full moon that I'm picking up on is all about transforming, expanding past our boundaries, our perception. Sorry, what's it say? Moving us beyond our comfort zone, that was the word I was looking for, to find the edges of what we perceive as real and to take a good, hard, deep look at it. So this is expanding mentally, physically, emotionally, all of it, and bringing yourself into alignment so you can pursue this. Right, I wish you the best of luck on your journey, and I will see you again with the next video. Please feel free to search for me on social media, look for Northern Star Guidance, or subscribe to my channel and you'll receive notifications when you get a new video. Bye for now.